everybody, and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie ESTHER here. This is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting these Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. And well, yesterday I met up with a person that I made a deal with on Kijiji, which is kind of like Craigslist here in Canada. It's online classified ads, and it's owned by eBay. And so I'm always looking on Kijiji to see if there are any good deals on Funko Pops. And well, I found a deal on some Funko Sodas. Now, you may remember I've made like one, maybe two, probably just one video about Funko Sodas in the past. There was a while back where Hot Topic had this amazing clearance sale where I was able to get like, I think 8 different soda cans at Hot Topic, and they were like 4 for $13. It was crazy. It wound up being like less than $4 a piece for sodas, which if you know anything about sodas in Canada, they charge $20 plus tax for these. Now, I've always liked the sodas since they came out. When I first saw that they were debuting them with Batman and Robin, I thought that looks like a great product, and I was interested in getting it, but the availability has been pretty slim here in Canada, and the price point was off-putting to me. At $20 a can instead of, you know, $15 a pop, it's more of an investment. Like you're spending more on this, and then there is that what they call the blind bag element in this, because you don't know what you're getting, because some of these have chase figures in them, and they come with you know, a black bag inside. They're sealed so you can't see them, and you don't know what you get until you open it. And then there's a chance that you'll get a chase. 1 in 6 will be a chase. This is a chase for Chester Cheetah, and I don't really want to like get on in the mindset of chasing down all these chases, because I see a lot of people on other videos who are buying multiples of cans because they want to get the regular and the chase. I just so happened that when I bought my 2 cans at Hot Topic that I got one of each. The Chester holding the bag of Cheetos is the chase, and it's 1 in 6. And I see a lot of people who are buying multiples of these so that they can get these chases. And in my mind, it's kind of artificially making the market, because people are buying more than they would because of this chase aspect and this blind bag aspect. So the sales are artificially tweaked because people are kind of feel forced to buy multiples. I just want the regulars. I don't care. And they are limited too, so that's an interesting aspect as well. There's 12,500 of these made, 2,000 of which are the chase, etc., etc. So that's kind of held me back, as the price point and the blind bag factor. And I don't want to get in the mindset where I feel like I need these chases, and then I wind up being one of these people who's buying multiples and multiples just to try and track down that 1 in 6 figure. So anyway, I was on Kijiji looking through the listings, and I saw this person who was selling off their extra soda cans fairly cheaply. Cheaply would be $10 a piece, or 2 for $15. And I thought, 2 for $15, holy cow, that's like 1/3 of what they're paying, because by the time you pay, you know, Canadian sales tax, you're into one of these for over $22 a piece. And 2 for $15, that's $7.50 a piece. And I thought, well, this has to be somebody who's on this cycle of buying extras to get the chases, and they're winding up with a lot of duplicates. So they also had a couple pops that I wanted. So I messaged them and said, like, well, what if I take everything, all of your sodas? And they said, well, I have even more than what's pictured here. And how many do you want of each? So that meant to me that they had a depth of doubles. And I said, no. I only want 1 of each, but I'll take 1 of everything that you have. Knowing that they're all commons, that they've opened them looking for the chase and they've discarded the commons. Probably kept 1 common for themselves and 1 chase to themselves, and these are all their extras. I said, I'll take 1 of everything, and plus I want these 2 pops that you have. And so we came to an agreement. They said they had 16 different sodas, and they were going to charge me $120 for the 16 different sodas. And then they had 2 pops, which was 30 bucks for the 2 pops. And I said, okay, it's a deal. But then I also said, well, since you're in the market for chases, I have a chase that I don't want. Would you like it? And they said, well, what is it? I said, well, I had bought 2 of these Crash Bandicoot sodas, and I got 1 of each. I had the regular Crash, which was all that I wanted. And then the chase of Crash is just completely gold, which I had no use for. And the Crash gold books for like 40 bucks. And they said, yeah, we want that. What do you want for it? And I said, well, you've given me a deal on your sodas. I'll give you a deal on this one. What if we knock $30 off and I'll give you $120 for everything plus the gold chase Crash Bandicoot? And they say it's a deal. So then we met up last night and I got all the stuff. And we got home and then my wife said, no, you can look at your toys after supper. So I haven't even looked in the bag. I don't even know what sodas I have. So you and I are going to find out together. Because as I said, I saw some of them because they said I have more than what's pictured. So I think there were like 10 in the picture. So I got 16 in all. So there's 6 that I don't even know what they are. But anyway, we'll start with the 2 pops that I got. Essentially, I traded my Crash Bandicoot Chase soda for these 2 pops. And we got here Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. I only have 2 of these from the Family Guy set. They didn't even make, like, they could make way more characters for this series if you ask me. But I got, a long time ago when I first started collecting, I picked up Peter and Brian at a video game shop on the cheap. And I've never really seen any of the Family Guy figures since then. And I always wanted to at least get regular Stewie, if not Stewie with ray gun. And these are long vaulted. These are 7-year-old pops now from 2015. This one's super minty. I'm quite pleased with that. I think it books for about $25 on Pop Price Guide, US dollars. So, you know, I was happy to get that. And then the other pop that I got was John Oliver from Last Week Tonight, that HBO show. And this is also a vaulted pop, I believe. This is from 2016. I think he's going into season 10 on his show now. So I thought, yeah, I never even knew that pop existed until I saw it in their Kijiji listing. So I said, yeah, I want that one too. And I think that one books for about $20 US. But that's a weird one. Like that one just kind of goes up as the as his seasons start. Pardon me. I gotta get all these soda cans. When he's got a new season, the value kind of goes up, and then when he's off season from like November to February or something, the value dips. It's a strange one, the pricing on that John Oliver. But I'm happy to have it. All right, now we're gonna get into these soda cans here together one at a time, and we'll see what we got. Where can I put these so that they won't tumble? Let me just set this stuff off to the side here. And we'll try and get through these one by one. Alrighty. Holy moly. I'm just going to stack them up without looking. And then we'll grab them one at a time as he looks. 16 soda cans. I got to look a little bit to stack them up. Oh, I saw one. Should have thought this out better. I apologize making you wait for this. Oh, I didn't know I was getting that one. That's cool. Okay, here we go. First one. Pogo from the Umbrella Academy. Only 6,000 made. Now let's see. Yes, okay, so this is International Edition. So they have a USA edition and they have an International edition. I believe normally they make fewer for the international market. There isn't really a lot of difference in these other than the numbering. And these are all going to be regulars because they were hunting for chases. So these are all the commons. So there's Pogo from Umbrella Academy. It looks really nice, honestly. I like the touch of the glasses. Nice looking figure. I don't know. Maybe it's because the Funko Pops have such large heads and their eyes are spaced far apart, but I always feel like the soda cans are a little beady-eyed and their eyes could be spaced a little further apart, but maybe that's just me. So the other thing about the The international editions is the Pogs, the discs in the bottom of the cans are different. So on the chases, the chase Pogs are colored background and the normals are white background. But on international edition, they're opposite. The internationals have colored background on the common figures and white background on the chases. It's weird. I don't know why they do that. And then this says it's 1 out of 5,000 because there's only 6,000 of these made. 1,000 of them are the chases, 1 in 6, right? So you have 1,000 chases and 5,000 regulars. So Pogo, there's your first one. Next we have Beast Man. This is from He-Man Masters of the Universe. 5,000 of these made. And again, just going to be a common. I'm not going to bother to pull out all the Pogs here. So it's 4,200 regulars and only 800 chases. The chase would be flocked with that faux fur all over him. There's your Beast Man soda can figure. Should I keep all these bags? I don't know. They come in bubble wrap. Might as well just put them back in for now. Next we have Beast Boy from the Teen Titans. What is this? 7,500 made, 6,250 regulars, commons. There's Beast Boy. Got a little ponytail at the back. I like Teen Titans. It's a pretty cool cartoon. And next we have an ad icon. One of the brand mascots. This is Bazooka Joe. Only 4,000 of these made internationally. Bazooka Joe. Maybe it's not a well-known brand internationally. So that would mean Bazooka Joe, how many? What do you got here? 3,340 commons. So that'd be 660 of the chases. There's Bazooka Joe. I wonder what the chase is. That probably has a pack of gum in his hand or something. Not sure. Bazooka Joe with the eye patch. As a kid, I always liked Bazooka Joe and reading the comic strips and the jokes. It's always a little bonus with your gum. Always liked Bazooka Joe. Next, I didn't know I was getting this one. I'm happy to see that. Dwight Schrute from The Office. Looks like 8,000 of these made internationally. Oh, this one they didn't even bother opening the black bag because they knew that it was a common. And 6,700 common Dwight Schrutes. So this is how they come in the bag. This is to prevent people from popping the seal and peeking. I mean, technically you could just peek at the Pog and then you would know if it was a chase or not. You wouldn't need to open the bag. So it comes this black bag and then in the bubble wrap inside. That's a nice looking figure there. Dwight Schrute. So it winds up a little bit less than, what, $7 a piece that I paid for these, I think. I'm very happy with the price. An instant soda can collection here at that price. I don't think, you know, we'll see what happens in the future. But I don't think I'm going to be the kind of person who is constantly picking these up at retail at 20-something a piece in the future, but I'm very happy at this price to take other people's doubles. This is ideally in the back of my mind what I thought would happen once Toy Show Circuit began again. I'd be able to pick up commons that were open and identified as commons already on the cheap, and this is essentially what I had always aimed to do. This is Rat Fink, an old school icon here. Rat Fink. That's a nice looking figure. Wow. What crazy eyes. The Rat Fink. How many of that's made? 4,000. Okay, so I only see... I'm starting to look now. Apologize. Starting to look ahead. I only see one figure that I don't know what it is. Okay, Boruto Uzumaki. No idea. 10,000 of these made. Now, this isn't an international one. This is a US one. Naruto, Boruto, I don't know. Doesn't, I don't know, it's anime. Anime is not my thing. So this is one that's kind of lost on me. And I'll show you here now. This is a common, but it's a US common. That's what I mean by they have the white background on the disc. And 8,400, so 1,600 of them would be the chases. I don't know, doesn't mean anything to me, Naruto. I got some of my pop pals out there who like anime. I guess they'll let me know if this can means anything to them, because it doesn't mean anything to me. Naruto. I'm sure that I'm insulting anime fans worldwide by lumping Naruto and Boruto together in one. I don't even know. Next, we got Sully from Monsters Incorporated. This is an international, 10,000 international. That's a pretty hefty number for international. And that's a pretty nice looking figure there. Got a lot of weight to it. That's Sully. John Goodman. This was interestingly enough, this was one of my very first Funko Pops, was Flock Sully, that my friend John gave to me, and that's what got me started on Funko Pops in the first place. So I thought, well, yeah, it's nice to have a Sully in my soda can collection too, to honor my Funko Pop journey, right? Okay, next we have another anime, but this one I don't mind because I've been watching the Netflix TV show with my son. This is Edward from Cowboy Bebop. 6,000 of these made, and 5,000 commons, 1,000 chases. This is just the regular Edward. Now, if you get the chase Edward, it comes with the little corgi dog, Ein, attached to his leg for Edward there. So I haven't actually gotten to the episode where Edward appears in Cowboy Bebop. I've been watching the Netflix live action show, and I like it, but I've never seen the anime before, which is probably why I don't like it, because why I like it. And other people who have seen the anime don't like it, because they have preconceived notions about what the show should be. I don't have any of that, because I never watched the anime. All right, these are the ones I knew what all these were. No more surprises here. So we're going to show you Batmite. Batmite. Again, 5,000 of these made. See what I mean about the, like, they are pretty, I wonder what the upside of these will be down the road, because they are pretty limited. There's Batmite, and the chase for Batmite is him in the black bat suit instead of blue. One of Batman's little villains, kind of like Mr. Mxyzptlk for Superman. A nuisance villain for Batman. It's always a cute character. Like I said, I always liked these sodas from when I first saw that they were debuting, but and I understand why they're making these, because Funko, you know, some of the numbers on these boxes are up in the thousands. They're like, who do we have left to make? But they still own all these licenses, so they're like, well, we've diversified into this new product, and they're just churning out the sodas now. The soda production is like coming out like crazy. There's so many sodas all the time. So this is Tongue Lashor from Masters of the Universe. 5,000 of these made, and that's what Tongue Lasher looks like there. So I don't blame Funko for trying to diversify the revenue streams with a new product, and they already own all these licenses, so they might as well put them to use, and that's why you see them making, like, Bazooka Joe, for example. They hold a Bazooka Joe license. How many Bazooka Joe Funko Pops can they make? So they've made it into a soda. It's easy. Now here's a couple of characters that, as far as I know, don't have Funko Pops, and I wish that they did, which are Klondike Cat and Savoir Faire. And these are a couple cartoon characters that I wouldn't mind to see come out in Funko Pop format. Only 3,500 of this made, but it is the international edition. Same thing with Savoir Faire. 3,500, that's such a low number. And Klondike Cat looks great. I think maybe they just feel like the Klondike Cat people, the people who remember Klondike Cat, are pretty old now, and I don't know. Maybe they've missed the window to make these, but they made it into a soda, so who's to say? But this cartoon, I think, is from 19 65, something like that. It's quite a while now. And Savoir Faire, Klondike Cat is the hero, and Savoir Faire the villain. Only 2,900 regular figures and 600 chase. Pretty low numbers. Savoir Faire. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to get both of those. I was honestly looking on somebody's website on eBay and thinking of buying both of these, just because I appreciated these, and then when I saw them in the Kijiji ad, I was like, well, at the very least, I'm going to spend $15 to get Savoir Faire and Klondike Cat. Okay, next we got Prince John from the Disney animated Robin Hood cartoon. 5,000 of these made. This is a nice looking figure. I'm assuming the chase on this would be flocked as well. They've done a good job on these sodas. Nothing against them, honestly. Except for maybe the eyes are a little too close together. But again, that might be me looking at a Funko Pops all day and seeing these eyes spaced far apart. So I could be biased because I'm like, the eyes are too close together. That's not how you make a vinyl figure. But yeah, the Prince John looks pretty neat. 2 more to go. Is that all of them? What do we got here? 2, 4, 6. That's 12. 13, 14. Yeah, that's 16. Okay. 2 left. This is Jaina, part of the Wonder Twins from Super Friends. Wonder Twin powers activate. Shape of a bucket of water. Okay, here we go. 5,000 of these made. I mean, I'm a little bummed that I don't have Zan to go with Jaina. I know they did make Zan. Oh, that's funny. Because they always fist bump to activate their powers. They had like a... Did they have a power ring? I think they had power rings that they had to put together. But they always did a fist bump to activate their powers. Wonder Twin powers, activate! There's Jaina. I don't know what her chase would have been. I don't want to think about it. But see, they always tell you on the box here, on the can here, find the chase. So they give you a glam shot of what the figure looks like inside the can, and then a little call to action. Find the chase. Keep buying them. I mean, it's no wonder they sell out of 5,000 figures with people buying half a dozen at a time to secure their chase. Like, I know people who order a whole case of 6 just because they want to make sure they get the chase, and it's not efficient. Last but not least, we have Godzilla. 8,000 of these made. I'm anxious to see what this figure looks like because I only ever saw the can art, so I don't know what this figure is going to look like. So is this the front? Oh, wow. That looks impressive. Yeah, wow. That's really well done. This is going to be one of my favorites from the whole batch here. Oh, man. Does that ever look good? No idea what the chase would have been on that, glow in the dark or who knows what. They do like all the same tricks that they do with Funko Pop figures. Metallic, diamond, glitter, glow in the dark, flocked. Those are all the things, the different styles that they do for chases. Some are entirely different sculpts, which I can appreciate. Like Popeye, for example. Popeye is regular, how you see him, and then his chase is him in his navy sailor suit, which that I appreciate because it's very different. But most of them, I'm just like, I don't really care about if I have the regular. If I have the chase, the regular's good enough for me. And well, so now I have about 2 dozen of these in my collection because I had 4 different ones from the Hot Topic sale. I bought the Energizer Bunny on a flyer one time on my trip to Montreal. And then my wife and my son, they got me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Hermie the Elf for Christmas. And I have one that I picked up on Toys R Us on sale that I'm going to show you in a video soon. So I got about 2 dozen soda cans. And I don't even know, how am I going to display, sorry, I didn't mean to bang the microphone. How am I going to display these? Like, that's the other thing. I see some people who set them up and they put little platforms on top of the can. And then they show them off on top of the can. There's other people who make display boxes for them. I don't know how I'm going to display them, because even he doesn't want to stand up on the can correctly without a platform. Some people do it in front, and then that just seems like a big dust catcher to me. So right now, I'm just going to stick them all back in their cans and leave them imprisoned. And we'll figure it out later. But that's all I have for you today. This is a pretty long video, 25 minutes. Thank you so very much for watching me unbox all these. And man, it was a great deal for me for 120 cash plus a figure that I didn't really have any use for, to get 16 sodas that would have cost the person $22 a piece, and those 2 pops that I wanted. So I would do it again in a heartbeat. I'll be watching their listings in the future to pick up more of their discarded commons, because this is the price point that I'm a buyer at all day long. It's $7 a piece. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.